Good evening.
Hello, hello.
Hello. All right. Yeah, we got some people on.
Hello, Miss Wells.
How you doing today?
I'm great.
Hello.
Hello. If I can see people. There we go. All right. Well, that has a number. Don't know who that is. Who has the phone?
I have a phone.
Okay. With your number 256?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Wait for more people to come on.
Good evening, guys. Good evening.
Hey, Debbie.
Hello.
Here on time. Oh my goodness.
With the early birds. The early birds.
I was struggling over here for a minute. I was struggling.
Yeah, you got a lot going on today.
Oh my gosh. If you guys only knew. Oh Lord. It is what, 8 o'clock yet? Is it 8 o'clock?
Debbie,
Yep.
Debbie, I'm here, but I don't know if I'll be able to hear anything. We're here at Disney's for the fireworks. I don't know if I'll be able to hear anything. So, but I'm here.
Wow, Debbie over there. I'm jealous. Oh my goodness, she at Disney. I'm so jealous. I want to live it. I
Baby,
want to
it's
live
hot.
that.
Don't be
And she dedicated to coming on while she at
it's
Disney.
hot.
Oh my goodness, I want to live at Disney.
I came especially for the flower and garden, the Cincy Flower and Garden. I came especially for that.
I saw those pictures. Debbie took a lot
I
of
don't know if
pictures.
y'all can hear me. I'm on mute myself, so
We hear you.
She took a lot of
okay.
pictures.
It's loud here, so I can only hear. I didn't. I even went live. Can you?
It's kind of going in and out for her. See how this is going to work. I'm trying to turn my phone around. It is 8 o'clock. It's at the top of the hour so far. Oh my goodness, guys. How are you doing? How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Who's joining us tonight? So far, we got 8 people on. I see Mitzi on here. Hi, Mitzi, Renee, Miss Wells, Debbie's on here. Is Kim on here?
She was. She's coming back.
Okay. Kristen is on.
Which Kim?
Is that Shelby? Shelly.
No, this is Kim, but I didn't know which Kim you were asking about.
Hey, Kim. Oh, okay, it looks like okay. I guess we have a couple of Kims. I thought I saw Shelly on here too. I guess not. I was so confused when I saw Kim's Power Hour. I didn't look at you. I'm so crazy. I didn't look at the time. I thought it was 8 o'clock Eastern time on there. Like, oh my goodness. So, so we only have 3 more days. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing to close out the month? Anybody want to share what you're doing?
I'm getting my stuff ready to go local because I have no local contacts. Now that I've got the pins out of my foot to where I can actually put a shoe on and go mobile, I'm getting all my stuff to go mobile to get me some local contacts.
Who is that, Missy?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so happy you improving.
So
Yes,
what kind of
ma'am.
things are you doing? What kind of things are you putting together?
Sample packets with scent circles, and I'm passing out my product list page instead of doing catalogs. I'm hitting realtors, beauty salons, and car dealerships
Okay.
is what I'm hitting tomorrow. And I took Sakima, where Sakima had shared on Team Traveling Sense about putting in Marketplace to do samples. I have got a good response from that, where I'm sending out some samples to some people where they've been coming to me, and I've been getting them added to my group that's interested in sensing.
That's a good idea. That is a
That's-
great idea.
So that's what I've been working on.
Are you on Facebook in your community? Are you? Hi, Amanda.
Yes,
Amanda has
ma'am.
joined us. Oh, you are?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on Facebook in my community.
Okay, great. Because that's another way to connect with people, within your area.
Right.
But I like what you're talking about, because when I joined Cincy, that's what I did. I went to hair salons, barbershops. I went to car dealerships. I went to various places like that. That's a great way to connect with people. Volunteer, you can even look for some places to volunteer. You can also go to nursing homes. I don't know if you thought about that.
Yes,
But-
ma'am. That's my next agenda.
Great. That's what I did. I tried to find all the free places when I joined Cincy, because nursing homes are free, all the free places. Great. That's a good idea to get your name out there.
Right.
And ask for referrals. That's what
And
I
I've
also.
I've got a local guy. He had actually looked for a consultant in town and found me, and he was actually looking in a different town that's about 40 minutes away, and the consultant that used to be in that town is no longer a consultant in that town. So not only am I the only consultant in my town, but I'm the only consultant in this area at all. So I've expanded my marketplace group. I've just now joined some groups that's in the town that's 40 miles away. So I get to not only do my area, but I get to do the area that's 40 miles away from me. And that's a pretty large town. And it's nothing but money there. It's country clubs, it's ritzy neighborhoods. So I'm fixing to start getting my name out there as well. And my cousin actually has a hair salon there, and I go the 10th to get my hair done for SFR. So I'm taking my stuff over there when I see her, so she can get my name and stuff going out over in that town. So there's no consultant over there anymore.
Have you thought about having like an open house, or even, I guess, these places that you go on to try to see if you can book some parties to really get your name out there? Have you thought about that?
Yes, ma'am. But I'm just trying to get me some stuff out local, so I can get me some local contacts to get the samples out first.
Mm-hmm. Because, anytime you're booking a party, that's going to help you to expand even more.
Right.
You know, 'cause the people that you meet, they know more people than you know, and so on. So that always helps, because I remember when I joined Cincy, I didn't have a personal party, but somebody had a party for me. So this young lady invited about 70 people to her party. And I think about 30 some people came. I didn't even know what I was doing, but that party was $1,100 party. And I had been a consultant maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. So, and those people who were at that party, they knew people that I didn't know, and it kept expanding. So I think that within that 30 days, I think my PRV was over $3,000 because they kept telling other people about it. It's amazing what happens in those parties, because you get more people that, you know, you didn't know that they know, and so on. But that's a great
Right.
idea. Anybody else got something going on that you want to share? You can unmute yourself.
I just want to add about the you know, the nursing home. I was thinking about, you know, there are places that are not nursing home. It's just where senior people live. So reach out to those places too. I'm trying to get me a names of a couple of them and reach out to them, because they're not, these people not sick. They just live independently.
The assisted living facilities.
So don't
Right.
forget those too.
Oh, I'm not. I was a nurse for 30 years, so I've got them on my list already.
Good. I know some of the nursing homes, like where Mama is, they also have an independent side. So some of them will have the nursing home side and the independent
Right.
side all together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one my mom lived in before she passed, it was not for sick people. It was just they got good pricing on their homes. They were like little apartments, you know,
Right.
but they were not sick people. They just were seniors.
Right. Assisted living.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Hey,
I'd say another place is good to go with banks. When I first joined, they have meetings at these banks, and the manager allowed me to bring my products in there to talk to staff. I think the staff was about maybe 7 or 8 people, and they let me come in and talk about my products before the bank opened. So that's another place to go. Nobody probably didn't think much about banks, but reach out to people at the banks as well.
Right.
Hey, Miss Debbie, it's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hey, I have something to add. 2 things. Mitzi, I would love to get with you to help you on doing your open house. I did that when I first started, and we can talk about it. But also,
Okay.
I think locally that did a miniature type vendor event. It was on the fly. They got like 3 or 4 vendors. We went in and set up, and y'all, it was amazing. Like, they were trying to draw customers, but it helped us as well. So if you could find a bank and get a couple of vendors, you know, together and do a little event, they let us set up for free. We just came in there and set up. So you were asking too, things that we have going on. I actually, you know, I'm big doing the hostess of the month. I know that I've harped on this so much, but if you guys are not doing this, you have got to do it. You've got to at least try. It's been an amazing thing for me. I have 2 groups going now, and it's been great. So I know that I've been very busy and kind of in the background, but with a move and just a lot going on, but I'm working it. So if I can help any of you guys, I'll be glad to.
That's
Thanks,
amazing
Amanda.
to have. You got 2. So how many hostess do you have so far, Amanda?
I have 12 in my first group, and I have 6 in my second group. I'm still trying to add 6 more to that one group. But what I did with my group that have the 12 is I went ahead and had them, you know, like did the wheel to pick their month. And so they already know what month they'll be the hostess. And it's been an amazing thing. They get so excited, and, you know, people get stuff for free. They always purchase over their $30 amount. I don't feel like there's anybody that sticks to that $30. I know when Karma was talking, I think hers was 20 or 25, but I bumped mine to 30 because, you know, if they get a whiff box or they get, 6 bars or whatever, it ends up being right around that. So I did the $30 and it's turned out wonderful. Everybody's loving it. And I feel like that if they, see how much stuff they get with the hostess benefit and the half price, that next, when the year rolls back around and I offer it again, I think I'll have those same continual customers. But these are people that have been committed to supporting my business.
Wow, that's amazing. You have just taken the wheel and you're running with that one. That's amazing.
It is a great thing. And I've also encouraged my downline to do it too. Some of them started out, so they don't have that customer load yet. But I mean, I told them once they get, you can even offer it for 3 people, do 3 months. And I mean, I know it's not a lot, but you could add more orders onto that, like say your straggly orders that come in or whatever, into single orders that come in, you could add it to that and, get them some benefits.
Oh, great, great. I absolutely love that. Oh my goodness. You just ran with that thing, girl. So proud of you guys. I gotta tell you, Amanda is, just in case you guys don't know who Amanda is a reinstated consultant. So it's never too late to relaunch your business. It's never too late to start over. She didn't do anything, she said at the beginning, but when she came back with a bang. So it's never too late to restart.
I do agree with that 100%. If there's anything, like I said, that I can help you guys with, please let me know. You can reach out to me through Facebook or you can text me and I'll be glad to help.
Amazing.
And you did a video on that too, didn't you, ma'am? You got a couple of videos out there.
Yes, ma'am, I do. Miss Carol, I feel like I did a live on Team Travel Sense with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As well. So it just basically goes through that to explain how you do that. And what I did is I really reached out to like 15 or 20 people and just waited on 12 to bite. And once I got that 12, then I created a group in Messenger so that I could communicate with them.
Right.
Some of them kind of get laxed on, come the first of the month, I want those orders because I want to be active, and so you kind of have to hold their feet to the fire. They made the commitment. And so you just keep asking them. I've only had one really do that, but if you're going to commit to it, you got to stick to it.
Especially after your month has passed, you need to honor.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So, if they've already gotten all the benefit, then they need other person to get the benefit for the next, 11 months. So it's just really holding them accountable and reminding them of their commitment.
All right. Good job.
Love that. Anybody else got anything going on that you choose to share? Or if you got anything that you need help with, let us know that as well. How you guys doing with the incentive, with the chairs? How are you coming with that, with the bars and the pods?
I think I'll be halfway by the end of the month.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah,
I know.
same.
Halfway for you, Sakima?
Yeah, almost.
Okay. Good. So look like you guys are on track.
I just made it.
Who is that?
Angela.
Congratulations.
Angela.
Angela,
Good
congratulations.
evening, everybody.
Hey.
Thank you.
Congrats. I knew one thing about her. She said her mind to doing something. She said it's already done. We know that was going to happen. This is really an easy incentive. When I first saw it, out of all the incentives Cincy's ever had, this is the easiest I've ever seen. I mean, I've never seen one that's easy. I can't remember how quick it was that I earned it. It was like real fast, but it was like so easy. But it's a matter of being consistent with, you gotta, in anything you do, you gotta be consistent with it. Anything else? Anybody else got something going on?
I just looked at my tracker and I really hadn't been paying attention to it, honestly. And I almost have 100 bars and I have 25 pods. So
Great.
I'm-
great.
So you earned it?
no, I just said I'm on it. So now I know exactly how many. Is it 25 pods that we have to get?
25,
25
right.
Uh-huh.
100 bars.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm telling a fib. It's almost 100 bars.
Mhm,
It's got like just a little small, and it looks like I'm 3/4 of the way on the pods.
mhm. You're on track.
So I'll take
Great.
it. I haven't paid attention to it.
Mhm.
That's what, one thing about tracking your success, you definitely need to track it because you don't want to get like right there, like you barely miss it. That's happened to me before. So that's why it's always good to track. I love how Cincy help us with tracking things.
Absolutely.
They used to not do that. We used to have to track our own stuff. So I'm grateful that Cincy has really made it so much easier for us. God, back in the day, we did not have any trackers. We had to track that thing ourselves. We did not have this.
And it's easier because we probably would not have included the ones that are in the club, or the ones that are in bundles and stuff like that. So they're tracking everything.
Oh yeah, so amazing.
So when you close out, if you want to start all over, you close out everything and just shut it down and start all over?
Okay, who is that?
And your
Who's that?
question.
It's Christine.
Hi, Christine. What was your question again? We're trying to understand.
If you want to start over like Amanda did, if you just shut everything off and just start all over again?
No, you don't want to do that. All you have to do is relaunch your business. You can have a relaunch party. So Amanda, her situation was different. She signed up years ago, and for whatever reason, she just never worked her business.
So her account went inactive. Yeah.
Right. So you don't want to go inactive. You can always relaunch where you are, restart where you are. Because one thing about it, you know more now than you did as a brand new consultant. So you won't be starting from scratch. You'll be starting from right where you are. You can go out there and put it on Facebook. Look, I'm rebranding, I'm relaunching, I'm starting from scratch, and go from there. That's what we're talking about when we say relaunch. So you can have some at your house. You can have like an open house at your house. So many different things you can do because there are videos out there. You can even go to YouTube and say, type in how to relaunch my business. There's so much information out there. It's like information overload. I always say this, it's a matter of us taking action because there's a lot of information out there, but it's just a matter of taking action. I mean, because we can point everybody in all kinds of directions because there are so many groups out there. There's like the Keep It Simple Cincy group. That group is amazing. That group is amazing. You can just take time out and just watch those videos, even when you're in the car. You can do some takeaways from anything that's in there and implement what you've learned. Take action. That's the best way I know to tell you how to work your business is to take action. Don't be afraid. Step out there, step outside your comfort zone. Just like Missy said, Missy is taking the time to go out and meet people because she's in an area where she doesn't know anybody. So she's going out, going to hair salons, going to barbershops, going to car dealerships. So get out the house and go meet people, meet the neighbors. I mean, there's so many different ways to stretch out. That's what I love most about Cincy because you don't have to do it just one way. We have multiple ways of working our business. And I relaunch my business all the time. I may not call it relaunching, but anytime you're doing something different, I give you an example, something new I'm doing. I got these warmers here that I'm going to be taking to my events. So I had 35 warmers that I did video clips for. That's a lot of work to go through all those warmers, and I unpackaged them and I did videos and I gave the videos to you guys so you could use them. So when I tell you it is so much easier now than before, because I didn't have anybody to do that for me. So you can take these videos You can put them in your stories. You can put them in your stories on Instagram, Facebook. You can put them in your reel. You can add music to it. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. When you get your orders in, go live with your order. Go live and let people see what you're doing behind the scene, because everybody don't know what Scentsy is. They don't know that we have all this stuff. My orders has increased so much because I go live. So any of you guys using those videos that I've been sharing with you guys, are you using them? If you're
Yeah,
using them, how are you using them?
I've definitely shared them on my pages and in my group and in my stories. Let me ask you, do you know when you see the number of like views, is that like collectively because you created the video, or is that just views from me sharing it, you know, on my pages and stuff?
When you see the view, it'll tell you how many people view it. But if you keep viewing it, it's gonna count your
Right.
view.
I'm just having a hard time, that's all. And it just seems like it's like I do have a Facebook group of my community, but every time I put some as far as Scentsy, they take it out, and I guess that's because you can't sell. Even the flyer that said what Scentsy is, they took that down, so I can't do that. So it's just like I'm getting deterred. Like every time I try, it's like, okay, I get kicked out. And I'm tired, you know.
Are you saying you're getting it kicked off of Facebook?
Or neighborhood group.
Yes,
Out of the group,
my
yeah, some
neighborhood
groups,
group.
yeah,
Oh, I missed that part.
Mhm.
some
Okay,
groups don't allow
so
soliciting.
yeah, so one of the things that, and probably everybody on this call can tell you, and I know Mitzi can, is one of the things that I did instead of posting that I found that was very successful is asking people individually. So, you know, if you have somebody that's a friend or somebody you work with or go to church with, just ask them, hey, have you heard about Scentsy? And if they say no, then okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about it and then go from there. But I found that posting a lot of times, if you're on Facebook, some people just scroll through it. And I don't know about, I haven't tried to post in my neighborhood group, but that is a really good idea. But I would recommend, if you know people, to ask them individually about, you know, you could do the 5. I know one thing that I did in the beginning is I did the buy 5, get 1 free. Like I wore that out just trying to get my PRV up. So you could try that.
Now I would say go to other groups besides your neighborhood. Yes, we're saying go to your neighborhood. I don't even know if we got one, but there are so many groups out there that you could post in, and they do allow you to do that stuff. So try not to get too discouraged about that. And when Debbie says relaunching, to me, it's really it's resetting your mind. It's resetting your goal. It's deciding, how am I going to do my business different? You know, take the time to really come up with that and then relaunch your business.
Absolutely, Miss Carol. Another thing I wanted to say too is if you have the opportunity, Miss Debbie, I'm not sure if if you have enough people to work the Deer Expo. I can't, just because of what all I have going on right now. But if you have the opportunity to go work that, I still have people. I had somebody from the other side of Birmingham go onto my website and order, and I got the email that said you have a PWS order. So those connections, and I still reach out to those people that I got from working that show with them. It was the home show at the BJCC. So that is another way, if you have the opportunity to do that, to get your name out.
Thank you so much for reminding me. I've been so busy. So guys who are on the call now, if you're local to me, you can totally come to work the show with us, because this show that we're working, the Deer Show, it's been around for about over 30 years. So they have anywhere between 60 to 100,000 people coming through there. So it's going to be held at BJCC. Oh my goodness, I think it's the 3rd week in July. I think that's the
21st or something like that start.
It's the week before we go to SFR.
Mhm.
So It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The guys, I'm telling you, that event is a great event for you to come there and network. You don't have to pay, you don't have to bring any products, but just come and have your samples so you can pass things out, bring your labels so you can relabel products. I've already paid for the spot. I have the products, but it's a great way for you to come and get new customers. So we have a group. If you guys are interested, send me a message and let me know you're interested, and I'll put you in a group so you can see what else we are going to be doing. But thank you, Amanda, for reminding me of that, because I totally forgot.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I learned that day is how to talk to the customer and explain to them. You always want to start and focus on one thing. You can't like jump all over the place because it just overwhelms them. And I just watched Miss Debbie and Miss Carol and Miss Angela even talking to the customer. And it's a learning thing. You get to learn from your superiors and your, people that have been doing it for a long time. And that's what I'm so thankful for, is that we have the upline that we do that will help support us.
Yes, the best way to learn is to do. The best way to learn is to do. That's the only way I know to tell you to learn. So just to act, just take action.
One thing I did was a few weeks ago, and I think I went live while I was there. This young man that owns a barbershop near me usually buy like 8 room sprays, Luna room spray. So I wanted him to try something different. I took my own personal floor diffuser and asked him to let it sit in the shop. And I said, your customers will just be amazed at the smell, at the scent that comes out, and it'll relax them by looking at look at it changing color. And so when he said, Miss Smith, you gonna plug it up? I plugged it up and started going, and he bought one for his house. The other barber bought one for his house. And when I went back to get it, he had 2 other orders. So it works. He still got that one. I say, every time you get an order, just call me.
So
Good.
how long has he had it there?
I think 3 weeks now.
And see, I've had a warmer at a lady who braids my daughter's hair. She, she works out of her home, so in her work area. I let her use one for her to get a feel for how she might like it for herself, and to kind of, obviously advertise it to her clientele. And it's been there for months and like nothing.
Well, go back and get it.
That's what I asked her. I said, you're welcome to purchase it, or I'm going to need it back so I can,
Right.
kind of keep it moving around. And she's like, oh, please feel free to get your stuff whenever you want, kind of thing. And I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah, she's not interested, so use that somewhere else.
But she raved about how she liked it and her family liked it. So I'm kind of not understanding, like, you got to try it out for free, and I gave you wax on more than one occasion to use it,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
take it
there's
and
some
move it on.
users out there. There's some users out there now.
Mhm. That's right. You keep
Do you
giving
all
her
use
wax,
your
she's gonna
QR?
keep using it.
Right.
And see, the reason I don't mind
Do you all?
is because he always, every other month or so, he's buying 8 bottles, 8 room sprays,
Like, no, that's fine. She's never purchased anything from me. She always says she's going to, or she wants to, but she hasn't.
Right.
Well,
She could do you a trade on your hair.
That's what I was thinking. Take it off the price of my daughter's hair. You charging me $240 to braid her hair every time she comes.
oh, wow.
Well, we learn the hard way sometimes.
Another thing is, if she shows interest in wanting to get that warmer, then I would give her the opportunity to earn it for free, but she would have to do the footwork, like get the orders to be able to get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm say look around for events. I mean, I'm searching Facebook and things all the time. I got one. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but this lady has craft store or something like that, and she's gonna have a little vendor event in next month. She's just charging $10 to come. I don't know what the crowd is gonna be like, but it's only a little ways from my house. I'm gonna go and try it. You never know. You might find that one consultant. You might find your best customer, You
Right.
never know. So just look around and see if you can find some things within your budget that you can do. And like Deborah say, some places are free, but you got to get out there because people not just gonna come to you. You got to go to them.
And I was super amazed by this weekend. I had a opportunity for a free event at a rehabilitation center. They had like a fun day. And I had more success there than I did several events. And
Paid event. Yeah.
yeah, and then the administrator came up and he said, well, we're going to do an appreciation for the employees and we're going to have something else that's going to be on the Friday evening. And I would like for you to come and set up and we're going to be on the inside this time. He said, you don't have to pay anything. I was like, I sure will. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And Angela, we're not gonna give y'all all the details yet, but Angela and I are trying to plan something ourselves. There are all kind of people out there having events, and we thinking why we can't have an event.
Right.
So we're working on our details on something we're gonna be hosting ourselves.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good idea.
So
I thought
I
about
actually,
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
if I had an event center up here, I was just thinking, some of these places charge $50 for a booth.
Mm-hmm.
So just think if you had 100 vendors, but you'd have to have something to attract them, how
Right.
quick the cash would be. Like it'd have to be a car show or
Mm-hmm.
it'd have to be something, that's got really good advertisement and things like that. But it would be some quick cash.
Mm-hmm. But one of our focus is going to be, just supporting small businesses. That's a focus. People like to support small businesses. So it could be just an event where a lot of vendors come together and showcase their, but they have to help, promote it and bring customers in and stuff like that. But you could work together with other people. We run into a lot of people at these events, the same people sometimes. And so you have a network of people. So try to get those network of people together and let's do something together.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's so many things that I've never done. I've never hosted anything at my house. Never done it. I'm just so grateful because since 2020, I have connected with a lot of new people in my neighborhood and they don't mind coming to my house and my customers are coming. I even had a drive. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I had a drive poured in the front of the house because I have customers to drive to my house like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half away. They come to my house, guys. Can you believe it? It's amazing how you can develop these relationships with customers. They become your friend. So this one lady, she come to my house about every other month, and she's gonna spend anywhere between $300 to $700 every other month. Now she won't join, but she loved to come here. Her name is Deborah. And she just every time her whole family is Disney. So whenever something Disney come out, I'm messaging her because I know they want it. And whenever she's at my house, she's already starting a new order to come the next time. Because so funny because they are obsessed with Scentsy stuff. I mean, when I tell you she's bought everything, she's bought diffusers, she's bought the air purifiers, all the every time I mention something, she wants it. I take her through my house and just show her stuff. She wants it. So guys, when you invite people to your house, give them a tour of what you have in your house. That's what I do. Whenever customers come to my house, they always buy more than they intend because I'm going to give them a tour. I got Scentsy stuff everywhere, in the bathrooms, in the kitchen, everywhere. There's Scentsy stuff. It's displayed. And it's a good idea for those of you who may not have people to come to your house, go live to show off your stuff that you have in your house because that's what draw people to you. That's what draw customers to buy from you when they see the products and they see that you use the products. That's the easy, because for a long time, I used to not have people to come to my house. But then when I start opening the doors to my house, my sales just went up like crazy.
But I'm a person that I don't like a lot of people at my house. So I have done before in my driveway, just set up out there. But what I didn't do, I didn't invite people. So I think I'm gonna do one next month, but I'm gonna take around invites to my neighbors and let them know that I'm gonna be out there and they can come and shop and stuff. But I'm not a person that like a lot of strangers in my house.
But you know, the people that come here are customers of mine. They're not strangers, you know. So I don't let strangers in here either. But these are people, if they're like random people, oh no.
Yeah.
And I also have a porch picker for that. But these are people that have been buying from me that come here, you know, so that's a different. And I have like other places that I meet people that that's not, you know, somebody I'm familiar with. I have designated spots, but no, they got to be somebody I know. You know, you can always go live still to showcase what you got in your house in different places. Anybody else got something you want to share? This is the end. We got 3 days, guys. I'm hoping, praying that you guys have reached $500, at least $500 PRV. I know you guys are there. If you're not, if you don't have that, so what are your plans to get there? Because you still got 3 days left. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Just gonna have to do a little bit more posting because I just can't get nobody to book no party right now. So I'm just gonna have to do more posting.
Yeah, and more, you know, something else I'd like Amanda said, reaching out to people privately. Like today, I messaged 40-some people, I guess, and wished them happy birthday. So 2 of the people that I wish happy birthday to placed an order. This is something I do consistently. I wish people a happy birthday every day.
Debbie, you have different kind of customers. I need those.
What you say about my customers?
You have some different kind of customers. I need some of those.
So you saying when you wish them a happy birthday, don't say anything?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Thank you.
I know.
And you know, they don't always say yes, but I do it every day without fail.
Right.
So I just do it. Sometimes I don't get anything. Sometimes I go days. Sometimes I've gone weeks with nothing, but I just keep doing it.
Last night I posted in probably 20 groups, and I got absolutely no response. But I'm not discouraged by that. I just have to keep pressing, you know.
It's kind of weird. I've been getting the same thing. It's weird. It's not like people aren't out there like they used to be during 2020, 2021. We could post and pray. We can't do that anymore. They're not paying attention. So that's why we have to constantly find new ways, because what we were doing then don't work. It just don't work. I mean, but I mix it up. Sometimes I do it in the group, and sometimes I pause and go personally message them. So I just kind of mix it up because it's like hit or miss over there now. I think the getting out part is more what we need to do. As you can see, people are talking more about doing home parties. I shared some things today from other people. I think that was Erin. She did a home party showing how she just was able to put everything in one little container. And there was another SSD that did a home party, and I think she had like over $600 in sales. I showed those pictures. I think it was over $600 in PRV. But that's what people are doing now. They're finding ways to get out. We just got to get out. So people aren't always paying attention on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, we still do what we do. We still share, because sometimes, like today, just to tell you, I have over 8,000 followers. So somebody on my page the other day wanted Stitch And I messaged her privately, and somehow she saw it 3 days later. And she said, I want to get it. I want to go ahead and get it. And I've already submitted my order. I told them I have to wait now to Saturday because I try to save my customers on shipping. So I told her, I said, save on shipping. We got to wait now to Saturday because I'm not placing another order until the first month. So sometimes they just miss stuff. Some things get missed. Even though we're doing the work, don't take for granted that people are ignoring you. Sometimes things get missed. So that means we got to find other ways to connect with them by privately messaging them sometimes, just to see how they're doing. Say, hi, how are you doing today? Message them. When somebody else, oh my goodness, somebody in that Simple Cincy group said there was some tips on how she connect with people. Did you guys see that? She talked about how many posts a day, how to engage with people. I think Angela talked about that. And she talked about how not just liking people posts, but also commenting on their posts. Because what happened when you start commenting on somebody else's post, they're gonna start seeing your posts, because sometimes your stuff get buried, and the algorithm thing going on keeps people from seeing your posts. So the best way to allow people to see your stuff is to engage with them.
Yeah, that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it, right? That right there. Are you guys doing that? Do you all know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen the video, so.
Yes, I shared it in Teen Traveling Sense and also in the chat. She does use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 approach. But that's pretty amazing.
Is that the one where she talked about like 5 posts doing this, 4 doing this? I think I did see that one. Right.
That's
Okay.
right. Well, and what she was talking about, you don't have to do, she was just minimizing it. You can, of course, post more than one or 2 times a day. But I like that she talked about having engagement with the people who are posting, not just liking their posts, but actually engaging in conversation with them, so they can give feedback, so they can see that you are engaging with them, so they can start seeing your post.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a lot of consultants say, well, I do this and I do that, but nobody's liking, nobody's doing this. But then you have to be sociable. We're on social media, but you got to be sociable. You got to be friendly out there on social media. And, just because we're sharing things, it doesn't mean it's an automatic like or automatic comment. You got to do some things to generate that.
If you put your page in professional mode, it keeps up with all your numbers and it'll show you your level of engagement on your page every day. So if you're not engaging on your page, people are not seeing your post.
That's great. Who's that? That's great information.
It's Mitzi.
Hey, Missy, I just can't see your face. Okay, you're right. I have a professional page. You're right. And it does draw more attention when you have a professional page.
And I've noticed something else. I've started doing more reels with my Cincy stuff. And I'm getting more attention. Now I'm stars eligible. And I'm actually getting paid stars on my reels for my Cincy stuff. And I had made a reel yesterday, and I had somebody message me today wanting more information on the Cincy Go, and it's somebody that's not even in my group. She just messaged me off the reel that she's seen and said, I want more information on the Cincy Go, and she's placing an order tomorrow for the Cincy Go. So the reels, the reels are getting me more attention than my posts are for my Cincy. Now, like on my TikTok stuff, for my reels and stuff, people are actually starting to save my Cincy stuff as opposed to my other TikTok stuff. They're saving more of they're favoriting and liking more of my Cincy stuff than they are my personal stuff. So you've got to keep your engagement level up. If you're not engaging, your other stuff is not getting seen. That's what I've noticed with the professional mode of the Facebook page. So if you're not engaging, they're not even seeing. You can post to the cows come home on your Cincy stuff, but if you're not actually engaging on your page and being sociable, nobody's seeing your Cincy stuff.
You're so right. And that's what I learned in the training, that you gotta engage with other people in order for your stuff to be seen.
Yeah.
You're so right about that.
Or post stuff where you're like kind of asking a question or asking for people's opinion, and then they comment, like their comment on it,
Right. You gotta be sociable. And otherwise your stuff won't get seen. You just be posting. That's why I started doing those short little videos, because InShot is the name of the app that I use to speed it up. But that's what made me start doing those, because I wanted you all to start using your reels and your stories and your TikToks, because that's going to get more attention. People like to see videos. Videos get so much more attention than a regular post.
Yes, it does.
And especially live videos, because live videos, they're gathering an audience for you. They putting together an audience for you. So like Missy said, if you're not trying these things, it's going to be harder to reach certain levels. We're trying to work smarter. We're trying to work smarter, because I'm always trying to figure out what can we do next that's going to make it easier for us to get attention.
Well, I was just posting away, thinking people were seeing my post. And then once I put my page in professional mode and actually started looking at my numbers and stuff, once I started doing reels and stuff, all my attention went through the roof. I mean, it makes that big of a difference of doing reels and short videos. It makes 100 times difference on your Facebook page than you just talking and doing nothing. If you're just doing posts, you're just posting to ghosting the internet. But if you do your reels and stuff, and it doesn't take nothing but just the pictures that we put in our post to make the reel. It's just as easy. It takes 30 seconds to make a reel, and it matches the music for you. It's just as simple as can be, and it maximizes your attention to your page by 1,000%. I had 1,000% increase. Just consistency pictures for a reel that fast.
I did
Missy, you breaking up. We can't hardly hear you.
Your voice going out, Missy.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you do the pictures, it matches the music for you, and it'll increase your engagement and your attention by 1,000% to your page.
See, can I message you and get you to help me with this?
Yes, you sure can.
What's your last name? I can't hear it. Can you guys hear?
No, we can't hear it.
No, her voice is going out.
It might be let me see if I can get it from the attendees list. Let's see. I can't get over there.
I don't know what happened to Missy's voice is kind of going in and out.
Okay, let's see participants.
I did a reel with me showing a new this spin mop bucket that I got from Target. It got almost 4,000 views.
Oh wow. That is amazing. It's amazing what people like to see. I mean,
I know, right? I was like, okay, I'll do more cleaning and just put
that's amazing. Oh my goodness, 4,000. Oh my goodness.
All right,
That's
Missy last name is not on the attendee list, so
I put
I
it in the
actually
chat.
found it.
She put it
She
in
put it in the
chat.
chat.
She put it in the chat. Okay.
I love that. And she's right about the music matching up because whenever I put something in the reel, I just kind of play it like the hoot owl today. I went and found an owl song to match with that warmer. I try to find songs that match with the warmers that I put out there. Something that's gonna really, really get the engagement going. Or you can just let it select it for you, but I just choose mine. But I like it, it's fun, because it does get more attention. I haven't put them on TikTok. I need to put them on TikTok. I haven't put them on TikTok lately because as you can see, I try to make sure, I try to bring out about 2 of those a day because I got so many of those little videos that I record of so many warmers. I got a whole ton of them in my phone that I'm trying to release a little bit at a time.
So how do you change, your regular Facebook page to business?
Professional. We have a
Professional mode.
Yeah. Because on the professional page, you can even schedule posts. You can schedule posts on there. You can also share directly to your VIP group from your professional page. I love my professional page.
I do too.
And
It
you
looks like I
still
was
keep
on
your
Facebook
friends?
today and I wasn't even home.
It doesn't change your friends. All that stays the same.
Okay,
So
okay.
that part, right? That part has not changed, but what it does, it allows you to do more things with that page. I like that I can schedule posts. I mean, scheduling posts used to just be a thing for your VIP group, but it's a thing now for your Facebook page if you change it over to professional mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's entrepreneur instead of professional. I just looked at it and mine is listed as entrepreneur and I can schedule post.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I do. I schedule my post that way while I was out today running errands. I scheduled all my posts until I would be back home today. And so it looked like I was on Facebook all day today and I wasn't. It was scheduling my post for me all day today.
It's amazing. I love it. I love that part.
Because people are thinking you're on Facebook and you're not. But you know, you get your stuff.
Where do you go to switch it?
It should be under groups on your it's on your Facebook page itself, on your profile page.
And the
It'll
settings
say-
probably.
Yeah, you go to profession, it'll say change to professional mode.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do it on one of your items, it'll do it on all of them. Like you guys are on my phone, but I've got my mini iPad that Debbie Pitts Plummer got me hooked on way back when she was here in New Mexico when her son was having surgeries. She was at we were at Spring Sprint. And she
That's
had
cool.
one and I just fell in love with it. So I've kept one ever since.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. You had yours and I thought that was the neatest thing. After Spring Sprint that night, I took off and went to Best Buy and bought me one.
Oh yeah, I love that professional page. And what I really enjoy most about is that I have almost 5,000 friends on Facebook. So now I don't have to worry about maximizing my friend list because I've got over 8,000 followers. So it expands your ability to connect with people. I love it for that reason.
Right.
I still don't see it.
You know,
Mm-mm.
I had to look again to see. It's been a minute since I changed mine over.
I thought it was on the profile page under groups.
Okay, I
Mm.
went to groups and
You know where it's like listed and it says groups. It'll say professional dashboard.
What you
okay,
have to do is if you're on your home page and over where it says menu on the bar, you're going to see your
Mhm.
profile picture. Click
Yeah.
that and you're going to come up to where it says category And under category, you're gonna hit edit. And if you hit edit, just type in entrepreneur and it's gonna pull it up. And then you just save that to as your profile. Everything's
Oh,
gonna be public. It's not gonna allow you to have anything private.
can you say that one more time?
Sure. So
Okay, wait, let me get from scratch. Okay.
so you're on your profile page or on your Facebook page. Whenever you're on there, you're on the home page. So on the actual menu bar, you're going to see home, friends, watch, marketplace, notifications, and then menu. And the menu is going to show your profile picture.
Oh, it doesn't on this.
Okay, I see that.
Oh, okay. See your
hit-
profile. Okay, I pushed it.
Hit menu. And at the very menu, oh my goodness, sorry. There should be, okay, at the very top, it should say your name with your
Yeah.
profile picture underneath menu. Hit that.
Pick groups.
No, not under groups. I just had it. Sorry.
Category. You said category.
Mhm. If you
Then
hit your profile and pull up your profile page, you're gonna see under details, it's gonna say profile and what your profile set to now. Underneath that, it's gonna say edit public details.
Click that one.
Oh,
Click- Yes, and then go under details and you're gonna see to the right of that, you're gonna see edit. If you edit that, you can change your profile. Mine's being slow, but you can
Mine
change your
first said profile picture, avatar, cover photo, bio, details, hobbies, featured,
details.
links.
Go to
Okay.
details,
Edit. Okay.
and it should allow you to edit it. Under category,
Work, current home, join. Mine doesn't do that. Mine's got customize your intro, work, education, current city,
Yeah.
okay.
hometown.
So what you can do is
relationship.
reach out to me on Facebook through Messenger, and I'll try to walk you through it. It's probably not going to be today. It'll probably be tomorrow if that's okay.
I think the instructions are in Teen Traveling Sense because I think I put those instructions in there some time ago. It's been a minute. Because
Okay.
I think it's over there. Because I remember
Can you Google it?
also go to YouTube. You know, everything's on YouTube.
Mhm.
You go to YouTube and type in how to change my Facebook page to professional. And it'll, there's going to be a video there for you to watch. There's nothing better than a video. I think I probably had to have a video when I changed mine because I can't remember what I did, but I know
I
it's
have
there.
it on my YouTube. Who needs it?
Oh,
I
Kim
do.
got it on YouTube. Okay, cool.
What's it called, Kim?
Hold on, I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel. Hold on one second.
I knew it was out there on you. Everything's on YouTube, guys. Whenever you have trouble with something, even if you have trouble finding a way to put yourself out there, there's a video for that. That's a video for everything.
Here it is, and then I'll put it in the chat. There you go.
Okay, perfect. Since we are at the top of the hour, guys, we want to respect your time. We appreciate all of you always coming here. But before we close, any more questions? And we want to take a group picture right quick. Who is that has the landscaping ability to take the pictures? Because mine is all broken up. I can't remember. I don't know if that was Shelly that did the landscaping pictures before.
And he was like,
Mine-
about it. I'm like, okay, let's go. Yeah. Yes, send me with a couple catalogs. If you look to the state catalog store, I've got.
Somebody tried.
Okay, on the count of three, guys, we're gonna take a picture. We'll take a picture. Okay, on the count of three. I'm gonna have to do it twice because I'm gonna have to scroll up. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me scroll up and do it again. Get this second part. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys look amazing. So, any more questions, guys, before we close out? So happy to come together with you guys every week. It's so fun.
So everybody for joining.
No questions? I guess we will close it out.
These
Okay.
aren't recorded, are they, Debbie?
Huh?
Are these recorded?
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay, because I missed the beginning.
Okay, love you guys. Have a great
All
night.
right, good
You
night.
too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.